Wait, apparently I am live, and I also have a water bottle in shot. Is it in shot? It's in shot wherever I put it, never mind. Hello to you, the internet. Welcome back to This Is a Doug. Let's try. There we go. So now I've just got to sit here and listen to a stream until the audio comes back. Oh, but not like that. Am I on the wrong stream? It says I'm live for 50 minutes. Let's try. There we go. Okay, you can hear me. So now I've just got to sit here and listen to a stream until the audio comes back. Oh, not like that. Am I on the wrong stream? It says I'm live for 50 minutes. No, that sounds as good enough. I really cannot be bothered to make it sound any better, so we're going to go with that. Oh, we've got... Oh, wait, yep, of course we have a viewer. That's me. Okay. Hello, non-existent internet people. We're doing a thing today. I have some trains here. Said trains are going to be improved slightly. There's 3 main tasks to do. Primarily, if I move this out of the way, we've got the big one here. The decoupling mechanism in it doesn't really work. It only works sometimes, so I need to make that work. I also need to possibly give it some proper buffer beams, because if I get the photo, hold on, there we go, which is not in colour, but pretend that it is. I think this bit here should be red. It might not be. I'm okay to leave it like that, but if not, we're going to change it. Let's hide that again so you can see a bit better. The other thing that needs doing, possibly with these coaches, they have, which you can't see. Look at this camera. Hello. Look at this thing. This thing. I don't know what you call it, like a roof rack or something. I think they have those. I might need to make a design of that works. Although the one I got here kind of works as well. There's also like some... Here we go, let's get it on this other camera. Here there's meant to be some like steps so you can get up here. I don't know why you do that. Maybe it's for like the person who works the brakes. So I need to make those steps at some point. I've got an entire coach to make as well. This is first class. These ones here are second class. For some reason my brain starts thinking of stamps when I say that. I've got the basic design as you can see here. Actually, if I hold it up to this camera, it's probably better quality. Maybe. Let's try. A terrible job of answering them, but that's just how it goes. Right. Does it say I am live? Yes. Will it let me copy a link and paste it into a Discord chat? Probably not. Oh, I can copy link. Got to do a little bit of self-promo, otherwise no one will turn up. Here we go. Self-promotion. Does it? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Okay. Cool. I've done one self-promotion. Where's this other one that people exist in? Am I allowed to post to my own stream? No, I'm not doing that. No, I'll keep it to this stream. I'm not posting it to lots of places. So I needed that phone. So I was trying to do a demo here to work. Let's get the Booers app open to show what we're working with, and to remind myself actually. You can't see that. I'm gonna have to move it closer. something like that. There you go. You can kind of see. I'm going to have to move my chair over, even though you can't see the chair that I'm moving. Right. There we go. So at the back here, I can actually see this better if I look at the stream. Oh, nope, let's not do that. We've got this thing that pops out, connected up to a micro motor. And in theory, that thing pushes this to decouple the magnets. Can I? There we go. There are a few problems with it, which will hopefully become apparent when you see it doesn't do what it's meant to do. Has it worked? No. Right. So problem number one, that's as extended as it goes. So for something like this that doesn't overhang its magnet at all, that's going to be a problem. As you can see, it just comes with it. That's problem number one. Problem number two is this little, I suppose it's a lamp bracket, isn't it? Which sort of makes the whole thing sort of ride up a bit. Which, that's problem number four. I haven't got that far. There are some problems basically, and I need to resolve them, which requires taking the entire thing apart, and possibly my current idea is to make the whole buffer beam itself push out, because the buffers already stick out, so that gives me like an extra stud's worth of pushing distance. But we'll see what works. I think that went on like that. Let's retract this first. I did initially have problems with the whole gear system on the inside not working very well, but I think I've solved most of that now. It was sort of getting jammed. There we go. That's pretty much flush. Right. Anyone in chat? We do have 2 viewers. Hello, 2 viewers. I don't know who you are. Oh, my camera seems to have frozen. That's lovely. Right. I don't... Is it just slow? Hello? Oh, it's probably overheating. That's lovely. Right. Yeah, that's running on like 2 FPS. That's not helpful. Oh well. Well, anyway. If it comes back, say something in chat, I'll probably ignore it. I think first we need to get some space here, so I'm gonna take out some of these bits. How can I do this in a way that you can actually see what I'm doing? Oh, I've just got a message. I don't know what it was. But it probably doesn't matter. Oh, it now says I have 0 viewers. Hold on. Quickly, I'm going to bring back this window capture. I'm going to dump that there, and I'm going to take down this because it's clearly decided it doesn't want to work. Apparently charging us on hold when thing. Right. There we go. Sorry about that slight intermission. It's still really low FPS, but I don't think there's much I can do about that. At least it's there. I do have a little fan, but I'm not sure if I could... Hold on, I've got an idea. This is a terrible idea, but it might work. Phone currently stuck to my bunk bed. If I put the fan next to it, in the exact... Ooh! This might work. If I just put it next to it, hopefully you can't see the cable, and it will keep it cool. Let's give it a go. Well, it kind of gets airflow. I have to go on YouTube and check this. This is a terrible stream right now. Is anyone in chat at the moment? Can you tell me how bad the sound of the fan is? If it's really bad, I'll turn it off. But right now, the phone seems to have woken up a bit. That is quite annoying. Right, let's go back to the stream. How bad the sound of the fan is. If it's really bad, I'll turn it off. Okay, yeah, no, you can hear the fan as loud as you can hear it in the room. Right, screw that. That idea doesn't work. There's some foam in here. Yeah, I'll leave them on for now. Right. I'm not sure if you can see it. No, you probably can't. On the inside here, I've got a worm drive mechanism basically, and that's what I'm working on today. Trying to get that. Well, I've already tried to make it sort of extend further. I think I've realistically reached the limit of that. Because yeah, it's got 4. I think it's maximum of 4 studs of movement. So I've got to find a way of attaching these to that mechanism now. Fairly easily. Oh, that already fell off. So that can come where's the moving bit? It's this. Which means I can push all of this to the side. Just get to work on this bit. Right. How have I done them? Right. I need a light. I don't think you can see a thing. I've got my lights on up here. And does that just makes everything look blue. I suppose it is technically brighter. Right. So I think if I just end up attaching more and more sort of surface area to this thing that moves, I think it'll work. The only issue is how I've got these attached. They're attached much further back, so I think I might have to find a new way of doing that. Hello! How's it going? It's been a while. Yes, it's going fine. I've been doing things that haven't been YouTube for a long time. I am working on a video. I couldn't possibly tell you when it's going to come out, but it is 90% finished. And I thought I'm going to do some Lego today. And I sat down and I thought, you know what, I'm going to stream it. And I've spent about an hour trying to set up the stream now. But yeah, it's going fine. That's the other thing. Yeah, I think those can stay. Right. Yeah, so I think I need to redesign this entire back plate so it all sort of just comes off, which is going to be annoying to do. So that they come out, I think. Alternatively, I find another way to make these stick out by... How do I show this? They stick out just a little bit, but not by a whole stud. There's probably another way of doing that, actually. But it's hard to... What's it called? A bar that goes all the way through. Ah, nice, nice. A schedule with YouTube, it's it's just when I feel like making a video, I'll work on one and then I'm like, nah, I'm bored of this, and then I don't for a while, or I've got other things that I'm doing and I do those other things. Right, hold on, that Oh, I've ruined it. Hold on. I'm gonna have to pick this up. There we go. Right, if I leave that on there. Oh, it sits one stud up, okay. Right, and then that edge is there. Oh, hello! Goofy Goober. The little guy. Oh yeah, none of you YouTube people have seen any of this. I forgot about that. I've got some explaining to do. Cable. Oh, can you hear me now? Why does it do this? Right, you can't see this. There's a cable running to basically to where the camera is with a little microphone, and that's plugged into a dongle which is plugged into my laptop, and the cable is a bit dodgy. Let's just say that, and it keeps unplugging. I can't remember what amount of waffle you heard and what part you didn't. But anyway, if there's anything you want, you gotta go catch a bus. Cool. Glad you could drop in. It's good to have someone to talk to. I was literally just waffling away to myself for like the first 10 minutes or so before I realised the mic wasn't even plugged in. Right. So that's its two studs off. So there's going to be two studs at the bottom. But that's still got to be attached somehow. I've given myself the trickiest task to do first, which is really annoying, because I've got to somehow make this part here move forwards. Alternatively, no, never mind. The other thing, it's annoying because this part has to be so far back because of the buffer design. I think I showed this earlier. It's got the little bar in it, which is annoying because it means that it has to connect like all the way back here. Ooh, unless I have a really long plate that runs across that has holes in each end, I could do that. Could I do that? Where's the battery box sit? The battery box sits that there, so I could do that. Oh, you can hear me. That's good. That's good. I've got to keep an eye I don't hit this cable that's literally in my face right now. Because if I do, it unplugs my sound. Right. I think I need some parts. Do I have 2 freers might work. There we go. Right. Yeah. So they are, yeah, they're on 6 studs. 6 studs wide. Where's the other buffer gone? And then at the end I have one more. So now I've got to try and line this up to sort of match. Oh no, that should be red, shouldn't it? Never mind. I'd have to sit slightly higher, but it's fine. Let's use this for now. So I had it with those. Oops. It's plugged in. There. Right. Okay. Yeah, that lines up perfectly. So I just need to connect, have one of these going all the way along, I think, and then connect that up to that pushing thing which I have lost. Here it is. This. No, not that. This. Underneath somehow. So that piece is irrelevant. I need a longer one, I think. I've got some fours of them, I think. Oh, hello. You exist. Welcome to a stream. Yeah, I was sitting down to do some Lego and I thought, screw it, why not do a stream? And then I spent about an hour trying to set it up, and that was probably a good reason to not do a stream. But I'm here now and I'm streaming, so what do you know? Anyway. Right, and that'll go in there. What are you using for that? It's literally my phone streaming to my computer wirelessly, but I still have to have it plugged in so it doesn't die. Also, it's overheating, which is why it's really laggy. That's not actually the stream quality, that's just because it's really hot and I can't do anything to solve that, because if I put a fan next to it, all you can hear is the fan. And I'm sure that hearing me talk isn't quite as boring as hearing a fan the whole time. People who join the Rocket League streams can attest to that. Back in the day, when I used to stream Rocket, that was literally like 2 or 3 years ago. Right. So where did this go? That, I think that, yes, that went behind these, didn't it? Yes. And it went on that level, like there or something. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine on the laptop, but the phone's just go, nah, not today. Right. Oh, it's really annoying. I built this bit up so sort of well and integrated into itself. It's really annoying to take apart. It's not just like singular bricks going along like this top bit is, which was really easy to take off. Right. I've also got to make sure this sits low, I think. There we go. Oh, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? Right. I think it'll work. Well, what's the point in this? No, that bit doesn't need to move anymore. I think if the buffers just push, that's enough. Yeah. Even No, if it's a funny angle, that's going to be the problem. Hello, you like steam engines? I like steam engines. They are quite fun. Yeah. So on a curve, it might struggle. Something just rolled off onto the floor, and I'm not quite sure what it is. Oh, well, I'm sure I'll figure it out later when I realise something very important is not on this table. That should be. Anyway, let's get that off and get back to trying to get this working. I've got to try and get the levels to match up. Let's take this off for the time being. Right, so that sits there. That sits under it, doesn't it? Like that. Oh no, it is literally just under. Is it? No. It's the same level as that. Good. Oh. I am just destroying it at this point. That bit didn't need to go on. That does though. Okay, there's going to be 2 studs under this. Okay. And there's 2 studs under that. Right, so it's basically going to sit like that. So it's 1 above this. So actually... Whoops. I've forgotten how this looked now. Hey, I've messed up. Right, no, let's put this back on and figure out where it went. Right, that's the length of it. So this needs to sit there. Is that in the middle? No. Yes. That one's in the middle. Oh, and it's exactly where this needs to go. So actually, I need to change that piece there. Something that integrates with this better, I think. Yeah, because that needs to sit on top. Anyone? Nope. And it can't go down a stud, that won't work. I wonder if I make this a 2 thickness thing. I think I can get away with that, yeah. I don't see why not. Oh, that's why not, because it means I have a 2 thickness hole. No, that's fine, because I'm going to have to anyway for this. Right, so... redesign this. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 studs long. which means this is a 6er, so I literally just get a 6er out of here. Is that a 6? That's an 8. I don't know what that's doing in the boxes of 6s. Right. So that will go on there. Like that. Hold on. There we go. Oh. And then only it won't, because I need the 2 at the end for that, so actually it needs to be a 4er, or it needs to go back 1, which means I need to take off this. Then I need an L in this bit. It's just a case of putting the 2's in. Hopefully that's still strong enough. Yeah, it feels it. And then, oh no, wait, hold on. How far back does this go? So that's now 2 studs. So actually I need to lose both off of there, because that will connect to there. Right. What I actually need here are 2 8'ers. Actually, I've got a better idea for this. Where's that plate I just got rid of? There we go. That on there. And then put the 3'er back in there. There we go. Now all I would need realistically is something under here. Once it's wedged in here, I think that'll work. There we go. Now that should push out. Right. Okay. I said this before. The microphone keeps cutting out because the cable is really loosely attached. Oh no! That's not good. How many hours of work has that set you back? Oh, of course, because you're the professional yogurt male, and that just gets rid of all your problems. Right. Well, while you go eat your yogurt, I'm going to try and rebuild this bit. I've got to try and get it back to a correct height as well, which I'm not usually good at, but I've got that as a reference. Okay. And I've got all these random bits to use. But I'm not quite sure. No. I don't know what bit needs to be what height. That needs to be there. Right. That goes there. Yep, like that. Yeah, that's on the edge. Okay. Cool. Right. Oh, and that bit needs to go back on. I forgot about that. Hold on, does that fit in this? And no, it's a stud too low, but it almost does. Right. I think I'll just build this up with random colours for now. Why are your shoes full of water? Your shoe is your new water bottle. Oh, I missed the chat. Hold on. Your keys are under your bed and you can't find the. Oh, you probably can't find them. Have you tried picking up your bed and looking under it? Or is that not possible? I'm not a bed expert. I can't do that with my bed. It weighs too much. There are some people who use shoes as bottles. I don't think it's a water bottle they use it for. They put other things in them, but you wouldn't be the first person. Right, that bit can go vaguely there. Can it? Hold on. Can I get away with moving that one stud back and having a piece under here? Because I've got a feeling it will keep doing that. I want... I don't know if you saw that. It's a bit loosely attached at the moment. Don't think that's very sanitary. No, that was also a thought that popped into my head, but I ignored it. Right, no, I think that'll kind of work. Right. So I've got to get this to move. Oh, I can't, can I? Hold on. Can I? Because that little pin is in the way on the motor. No, I cannot. That can only go up to there. Right. Which means I might have to replace... Oh no, it can. I must have got it wrong in the first place. Right, that works, that works. Good. Okay. So that bit can actually fit there. and it just means I need 2 of these there, like that. Yep. And then to work those in, I must, yeah, no, I've got another one here. Right. Thumbs up. It's back. I must have knocked it again. Sorry, Malachi, you were saying you were blindfolded underwater behind a Tesla in a Thai traffic. Cool. I don't know what to do with that information. Oh, hello, we have a new person. What am I doing wrong with the rails? Is it because it's like slightly off? I can fix it there. Or is it because they don't go anywhere? I was gonna say I need to know the problem, but I don't actually need to know. But I am intrigued. I'm intrigued. Right. I don't really want to use a 5er. Right. That'll fit. Yep, that's good. I think. I need to build up that bit. Do I have a freer? I did have a freer. Nah, Malachi, you're the goat. Remember Malachi the goat? What happened to that? That's a 4. Come on, I've got to have one of these 2x3s. Oh, I do. Ah, or are you talking about the random pigeon slideshow? I forgot that. So yeah, that's there because the screen doesn't. The video capture doesn't fill up the whole screen. So I had to put something there. Oh, we got a bing bong going on. Love to see it. Welcome to the chat, fellow human being. It's nice to make your acquaintance. We are building Lego trains. It's incredibly fun unless you are the person watching it, in which case I cannot possibly comment. You may be having fun, you may be bored out of your mind. Those are the effects I have on people. Right. That there. Good. Oh, I'm using another 1er again. This is not very good design. Oh, you like Lego's Lego Ninjago. Malachi loves Lego Ninjago. You two should talk about Lego Ninjago in the chat and drive up viewer attention. Yeah, don't ask about the pigeons. It's the best. It's the best I have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear you feel woozy. I hope the stream makes you feel better. You eat pigeons from the street. You know, actually, yesterday there was a pigeon right outside my doorstep. Not right outside, but like on the road outside. It was very dead. I saw a crow eating it. Were you that crow? I did say, hello fellow human being. I may have misjudged. Are you actually that crow who was eating a pigeon yesterday? Right. Sorry, that's a brilliant misspelling of Malachi. I should try and use that a bit more often. Am I working for the government? No, I'm not working for the government. I would love to be working in general, but as you can see, I'm doing this. If the government would like to employ me, send me a job application. I will very happily be bored out of my mind as I fill it out. Oh, you've lost your toes. How unfortunate. I have met a pigeon who's lost its toes before. It did look quite happy about it. I need to build that other side. Hold on. I can't keep up with the chat. It's popping off. Social interaction at its maximum. Can you... Yeah, you can vaguely see that. Ah, we are technically all bots. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. How long does it take to build a train usually on average? The actual building... probably... I don't know. Vague guess 24 hours. But if you include the time between actual building... sorry, I've just seen the next message and I've lost my train of thought. Why are the toes their batteries? Do you know what? I don't know why. Perhaps that was just like the best place to store them. Sorry. What was I saying? No, yes, no. It doesn't take... The actual building of them doesn't take too long. It's the fact that it takes a bit of time in between actually sitting down to build them. So, this thing I started last year, it didn't take that entire amount of time to build, but I just had other things to do in that time, so it takes a long time. The mallard, which I've got over there, which you can't see... Hold on. Ah, my camera's dropped out. That's great. You can now see I've got a TV and a GameCube. My phone, which was giving me an alternative view, has disappeared. I got sidetracked from whatever I was saying again. I can't remember what it was. In the meantime, I'm going to put up the random image. Not that image. There we go. That can go there to fill in the dead space. That's what I'm building. I'm terrible at multitasking right now. Hello, chat. I've just seen pigeons, emojis. Yeah. Oh yes, no. The mallard over there. I've been working on that since 2017, and it's still not finished. But then, to an extent, with all the projects, they're never finished. There's always something else you could be working on. So to answer that question, how long does it usually take on average? Infinity. Infinite amount of time, because they're never finished. Hope that answers your question. Right. You're wrapped in a potato salad and just took a skydiving lesson. Did that lesson involve actually doing skydiving, or was it like ground training, like all the theory? Who's hiding ducks? Don't hide the ducks. The ducks need to be seen. Why are we counting down pigeons? Are you like slowly killing off an entire population of pigeons? Please don't kill the pigeons. Not just yet. One day we will. The pigeons will answer for their actions, but not today. That will happen later. Okay, that can go up to there. Oh, I've messed up with this, haven't I? That bit's going to be unsupported. Right. No. There is a solution to this, and I need to move this. KSI got me into Lego when he made creatures. Cool. And you've loved Lego Ninjago. That's good. I can't say I have any Lego Ninjago myself, but I have heard from a certain friend here that it is very good. Oh, I'm hiding the ducks. Yes. If you want, I can bring on this duck, but it is currently hiding. Oh, here's a way I can show you ducks. If you really want a duck, I've got a duck on my phone case. I can put the duck here, so there's perpetually a duck on screen. We're counting down pigeons because we feel like it. Okay, no, valid, perfectly valid response. I don't always feel like counting down pigeons, so it's an alien concept to me. But if it's something that comes naturally to you, then feel free. I'm not going to stop you from counting pigeons. Right. Yeah, so that has to come out to there. Can't come to there because then it would lose contact. Yes, and I wouldn't be able to draw it back in. Would not be able to. I've skipped a word there. You know, I try and avoid offending the ducks. I'm on the good side of all the ducks. When we eventually go to war with the pigeons, they will be great allies. I need a 1x3 tile in black. I don't have a. Oh no, I do. I have a 1x3 tile in black, which is going there, and we'll have a 1 underneath it. Oh, send your frogs. I'm not sure how I feel about the frogs. I've met some chill frogs. I've met some frogs with laser eyes. The ones with laser eyes were a bit iffy. But the other ones were quite nice. I saved one from a drain once, or I assisted in saving a frog from drain. That was all good. The frog was very appreciative. Someone made a wrong count. We have to. No, you can't be counting the pigeons wrong. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Catastrophic failure. Oh wait, I've messed up here again. Hold on. Let's put this back in. There needs to be a little thing there. Oh, we restart with ducks. Let's go. Duck counting. I do approve of counting ducks. Right, this. We'll put one of them. Nope, not like that. Like that, and then that. Yep. There we go. And then I think a 1 will have to go in that little hole. Let's take that off for now, because I can't see what I'm building. There. So that comes out to that point and then stops. I could have used... Oh, it's too late now. How many pigeons did we get to? 808... Oh, 487. That's pretty decent. That's a pretty good counting. Remember, kids, you can't see it. Always stay hydrated. Hydration is very important. I've missed saying that for so long. If you're an OG of the Twitch streams, you'll remember I used to say that in every single stream I did. Been a good number of years since I've done them though. So you may have forgotten it. You do in fact need to drink. It is very important. Right, I think maybe putting one of them on will work. Yep, there we go. Ah, no. I've undone all the work I do. I don't know if anyone else gets this. Sometimes you accidentally destroy something you've just been making, and your brain genuinely just goes press the undo button, and like it's looking visually for an interface somewhere floating in the sky for an undo button you can press, but just isn't there because you're not in a simulation or anything. You're not in like some CAD software. There's no button you can press. You've just got to sit there for the next few minutes and just put back together the thing you accidentally destroyed. Or is that just me? Just me, okay. Oh, I forgot. I've got to put these things back on somewhere. Where are they? Right, I've got one here. What are they called? Lamp brackets. 1, 2, 3, and they've got to be. If I look at the picture, they've got to be as close to the buffer beam as I can get them, without overlapping here. I think I'll put them like two tiles above. First, I think. Do I have a freer I can use there? Yes, I do. That can go there. We'll dump a random one on here, and then maybe a 2x4. There we go, I do have one. 2x4. There we go. And I'll put a 2 here. Right, what did I miss in chat while I was looking at the floor? W motion, 491 ducks. This is a duck motion. Better than Marlon. Oh, I see. I'll take that. So my ducks ran away. So I've got to go gather them up for supper. No, you can't be eating the ducks. Ducks friend, not food. You remember Finding Nemo, right? Ducks are friends, not food. Ah. But I will support you having to gather up ducks. Go enjoy gathering up your ducks. Goodbye. Right, I've still got a long way to go with this. I also should put this back on so I can work out. Hold on, I've messed up here. You there. Right. And then this sits there. It goes one stud higher, like that. Right, now that's on, I'm gonna have to test it. Let's turn on the battery. off. That would explain why it's not connecting. Right, here we go. It's working. Hold on, let me turn this around so you can see. There we go. Look, the buffers are moving. Oh, and what you can't see is I've messed up and that thing fell off. Right. Oh dear. Well, if any of you have used a micromotor, you'll know how annoying the thing is that you use. I don't know what you know. I'm back. Can you hear? Give me a thumbs up in chat if you can hear me. I don't know what part of the screen I can put a thumb on. There. There. Thumbs up in chat if you can hear. Can you hear me? Or is chat just slow? Or is Malachi just a troll? We're gonna try this again. You don't need sound for this bit. Okay, good. We got thumbs up. Let's go. Chat's working. Okay, it slowed down a lot. Ooh. That's good. That's actually really good. But that's as far as it goes. And then obviously, because there's no weight on it, but there's very little force I need to detach that. So any longer train and it'd work. Yeah. I think that's successful. Oh, sorry. Pull that in. Ah, yes, the duck counting. How many ducks are you at now? 485. This is going well. This is a good amount of ducks to have. Right. There we go. Right, I can turn this off to save the battery for now. Turn you off. Right, and then I think we just put maybe an 8er over here. Keep that nice, simple. I think a tile will probably go there. If that's correct. Hold on, where's the roof? Because I had this so that it sat in a particular place. That's correct. So that line. So there, that needs a 4er on it. Actually, why don't I use this? There. No, that's too strong of a connection. Too many studs. Oh, that was blue. That doesn't matter. Right. Oh, I don't have any black tiles. have... No. Right. Black 2 tiles? 1x2s? Yes. Yes, I do. Good. There's 1. There's 2. Not sure if the stream will still be I'm muted again. It's there we go. Right. I think it's a problem with the dongle and not the cable. I remember having this problem before, and the solution is to slightly bend the metal on the USB plug. Nah, we can't be counting elephants in here. That's insane. Right. No, I think these might need to go 1 stud up again. But do I have any 6s? Okay. It's getting there, it's getting there. Oh no, it doesn't go that. It goes 2 studs below, doesn't it? Hold on. Ooh, 480 ducks. This is a good milestone to get to. Oh, we completed the elephant counting. I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy that you're happy. That's always a good thing to hear. Okay, it's just one plate lower. Just one. So this is actually there. I'll just keep building up until I run into a problem, I think. So that's... put that there. And I'll put... do I have another 6? Probably not. No, I'll just do 4 and a 2. I think 4 there and 2 of there. Actually, nah, don't need to fill that whole thing out. Right, and then on top of that, hold on, is that? Oh, I've just taken this off. No. I've messed up here. Right, no. There needs to be a hole in the middle there. Right. Oh, also I've messed this up somehow. How have I done that? This goes here, that's how I've done that. Right. So that can't go there. I'm going to need 2 freers. No, I don't for this bit, do I? I can do that, and then a 6er and a 1er. Or a 2 and a 3er. Or one of these. No, that's better. Like that. And then check my 3ers. Nope, that one's better. There we go. Good. And then here I just need a regular 3er. A 1x3 in black. Which I do not have any. Right, I'll use a blue one for now. Let me check chat again. How many ducks are we at? Door giveaway where? No, I'm not giving away a duck. What have I missed while I've been focusing? His name is not mile, we will not use kilograms. Oh, okay. Cool. Hee hee. No, not the 6-7 man. I hope you're okay. I hope you survive this encounter. You clicked on a door ad. Nah, I think you got here before that advert. I think that's an advert you're seeing on the stream. I'm sorry to say, I am not giving away any doors. You have been misled, but it was not by me. It was by some other entity. I sincerely apologise if you thought you were here to receive a door, but I am sorry to say there will be no doors for you here tonight. This. That part's not needed anymore. Right, that can go on there, which means this can go on here. That can be a 1er. I must have a black 1x1 somewhere. No, I do not. Very windy outside. ChatGPT said to make friends with it. Don't listen to it. Yeah, hiding under your beds is a good option. You might find your keys there while you're at it. I did hear you had lost your keys. Assuming you haven't found them, if you can hide under your bed, have a look while you're there. You may just find them. Hold on. Is the plus 10 Chad ranking for me or for the ducks? Or for the 6-7 man at your door? I need to know. This is an important matter. Yeah, that should do that. There we go. Right, now I can move on to using bricks, I think. So that's an 8er. That can go on there. Just need a 2 in the middle. Yep. No, I can't do that because I need to put on the things. Right, we'll put that there. And then that goes in the middle. Right. That goes there. And that goes there. There we go. I could also put in that, I don't know, Grandmaster has a long journey in the sun. Last year come and saved us. But no, we have Note Eater today. I do not understand that sentence. Malachi, are you using ChatGPT and just asking it, what should I say in a stream? It does sound like something you might ask it. Are these sentences coming out of your head? Yeah, we'll just use random colours for now and I'll fix it later. Blue's always good because it's very obvious. Sometimes I use like a brown piece or something, and I just sort of miss it when I'm going over and trying to pick up the colours that I need to buy. Really annoying. Grandmaster, we prefer chicken. B, we can have either Grandmaster, thank you. Are you just trying to give me tongue twisters at this point? Find things that I'm not very good at saying and then make me say them. Oh, let's go. We're at 470 ducks now. Unhugged them. They will be hugged. Hugging 400 ducks is quite the achievement. Can't say I've ever done it myself, but 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend. No, let's put it on that side. Oh, do I have any more? I probably don't, do I? No, I'm going to have to use this. And then the same again. Oh, this is very nearly high enough. Not quite. Not quite sure what this piece was for. Like that there. Oh, I need a freer again. Oh well. Oops. There. Use them in a oneer. Very much run out of oneers. And that can go on there. Good. That bit's meant to go on here, but a little bit higher, isn't it? And then that, yeah, that'll sit fine on this. Right. Oh, I've missed more chat. Hold on. for your suggestion, we will take this to the moon. No, please stop with those two terrible numbers. I'm happy with 21. 21 was fine. 6, 7 I'm not happy about. We're gonna skip. No, we can't skip the 468th duck. That poor duck is gonna feel left out. Oh wait, no, my bad. I thought you said skip 2. Nah, okay, I approve greatly. I thought you meant we're gonna skip this 468th duck just to get to 467th quicker. No, I approve greatly of what you're doing there, my friend. Right. Not quite sure what this piece was for. But I'm sure it did something very important. I need a 2 on that for it to reach. Like so. And then I need 2 here. 1, 2. Right, there we go. And then that just simply needs to be a 2er. I love it when something seems to work well. And then I bet I'm going to sort of put this together, turn on the battery again, and find out it's all stopped working. Is that right? No. Hold on. Do I have any more of those? No, but I do in here. I need it so that the 3 lamps on the bottom are all on the same level. And right now they're not. These 2 are stud higher. I think I moved those 2 down a bit. Hold on. Let's check chat again. Thank you so much for your service, and for that we will reward you with the highest amount of a subscription. I appreciate subscriptions. Not when I have to do the subscribing, unless it's on YouTube. But we are on YouTube and there's no pay, so yes, thank you for the subscribing. Am I going to paint it like the image displayed? No, I'm not going to do any painting. It's not going to be black and white, I'm afraid. It's just going to be black. Oh no! We skipped some more ducks! Okay, the 467th duck I understand, but we can't be skipping all of these other ducks. Does this mean we have to go all the way back to the 500th duck? Or does the... can we use like the 468th duck as like as a save point? Can we go back to the 468th duck? We're now going to hug 2 ducks, now 500 ducks. That's a lot of ducks. Right. Well, seeing as you're also restarting, I will get back on to restarting this bit that I annoyingly messed up. Also, I need to check the time. It's only 4:40. That's okay. Right. That's okay. It's just this front bit I need to change. Now, do I bring this up or bring those down? I think they were lower to begin with, but it does mean I can't use this one piece if I bring that one up, which will be annoying. Nope. there is a solution to this. Hold on. Take off these. Where on earth did that go? I'll get that later. Oh, we can't do pigeons or ducks. I forgot about that. Yeah, when we messed up the pigeons, we had to restart with ducks. Right. That is true. You do need to finish counting the ducks. Oh, I can't think of anything better to count than ducks. I mean, you can count your chickens if you want, but we're always taught don't count your chickens. Is it don't count your chickens or don't count your eggs? No, I think it's don't count your chickens sort of to work out how many eggs you'll get because you haven't got any eggs yet. Or something of that nature. I'm not a chicken expert, in case you can't tell. Ah, I've got a better solution. Why doesn't one of you count ducks and one of you count the chickens? Malachi, I assign you the chickens. If you finish the chickens, you can go on to you can go back to the pigeons. Bottle? No, I don't possess any bottles of glass. My bottles are all plastic. Right, you can go there. And you can go there. Right. Actually, hold on. Oh yeah, an 8 is just 2 4s. Simple maths. 1, 2. Put that one back on. Hold on. I didn't say there were 500 bottles on the wall. There's only like 2 of them. Wasn't it? No, 10 bottles on the wall. Why are you starting from 500 bottles? I do need my happy ducks. I do like a good happy duck. Malachi, there's only 10 bottles on the wall. You start from 10, you're counting if you go past like 490, you're counting non-existent bottles and the world will implode. Don't do that to us. There's only 10 bottles. In the meantime, I need to find a black 4er. I don't have any black 4ers. Pigeon. This is a catastrophe. Why do I not have any of the pieces that I need? It's probably because I've used so many of them. No, I can use these. That's clear. No, that's useless. I question my own integrity and fail myself before I even start. No, don't chip the balls. There's no point counting them if you break them all. Oh well, we're going to use a purple brick because I cannot find what I need. That goes on there. that goes there. Oh, hold on. No, it doesn't. I've got 2 there and an 8er, which means I can rejig this entirely. No, those need to be there. Yes, we're back to a milestone. 490 ducks. Let's go. Get in there. Right, that goes on there. This goes on there, which means I need a freer under that, which is there. Good. Oh, alternatively, what have I got? Right, 4 are there, 2 are there, which means that can go like that. Oh, that's why I didn't have it like that. Whoops. Also, I got it back to front. A blizzard has entered the atmosphere and all the bottles are falling off the wall. I don't know what to do about that. I am sorry. Please hold. I've messed this up, haven't I? Like that comes off, and that's... Yep, nope. That's right. No, it isn't, because that's a... No, it isn't. I'm confusing myself. 2er and a 1er, which allows that onto there. And it doesn't. Are the ducks all getting blown around? Or are the ducks safe? I need to know, are the ducks safe? We mustn't let the ducks get cold. If the ducks get cold, it is a catastrophe. No one likes cold ducks. Well, people like ducks. And it's bad when ducks are cold. We still like the ducks when they're cold, but we don't like the fact that the ducks are cold. Smart, smart. Duck hotel. Nothing can happen in the hotel. That is an intelligent place to keep the ducks. Right. In the meantime, I think I have almost... I emphasise the word here, almost, solved the problem I had. And this train may or may not be capable of movement soon. I say capable of movement, I mean the thing that I've been working on may be working soon. If only I could get this thing on. There we go. Right, that's on. I feel like that's higher than it should be. I feel like I've messed something up here. Anyway. Right, you go into this little gap. Down here. Where there's nothing to attach it to. Hold on. I have to take the battery box out again. I dropped another piece on the floor. seen a cappuccino enters the hotel. No, it's not an Italian hotel. We're not in Italy. It's just a hologram. It doesn't exist. It's not here. It can't hurt you. There is no Italian brain rot in the Dark Hotel. It's back together, and it's still vaguely structurally integral. Also, I can't test it because I did that. Is the light on? Yes. Position. Get my phone. Come on, Malachi. Help them count the ducks. We need these ducks counted before the stream ends. No, it's not working. I know exactly why it's not working. Put this back on. Yes, we need to accelerate the duck counting if we can at all costs. Right. There we go. Ooh, that's a good milestone. Oh, it doesn't quite go in. All the way. That's annoying. Oh well. I guess that's something I can live with. Right. That looked like it worked. So, let's put the battery box back in the correct spot there. Shove cabling back into its little hole that you can't see because the camera's moved. Let's put this down into there. Good. Then this one goes in. Cab goes back on the top of. I broke it again, didn't I? Yep, it came off. This is a worrying. I'm sure there's like some allergy related medicine you can have that reduces the side effects, so that you can continue counting. Oops. There. Not again. Right, I should be back now. So I don't know why it keeps happening. I mean, I do. I keep knocking the same thing. Right. Yes. As I was saying, lamp brackets. They do indeed sit roughly at the same level now. Obviously, this one up here doesn't. On the actual thing, I'm sure you can see in the picture, there's like a bar that runs across here, and some that go here. I don't really want to put them on because I think they're just going to be a bit too oversized, and they're just going to clutter up this whole backside. And it's already quite cluttered with these, so I think I'm going to leave that out as a strategic decision. But I'm quite happy with that. How many ducks are we at now? Come on, 440. We can get below 400 ducks. If we just get to 100 ducks, I think that'll be... Sorry, if we get down 100 ducks, I think that'll be good progress. But I will have to end the stream very soon. It's gone 5 o'clock. So, to be honest, I don't know when I'll be doing another stream. It could be tomorrow, it could be in 2 years' time. Hopefully before the next stream though, the video might be out on something else that you've definitely seen on the channel before. I will be making a video for this thing when it's a little bit more finished. Same with the green guy behind it. So don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, all that nonsense, to make sure you're one of the first people to see the video, if that's something you care for. I know I certainly like it when people see my videos when I upload them. But yes, I do have to tidy up a little bit now, because you can't actually see. There's a bunch of just random bricks that I've taken out of here, which I need to put away. But that, yeah. I've run out of words to say. Oh yes, of course. Thank you, the viewer, for sticking around and counting my ducks for me. And for Malachi for letting in all these random people into your duck hotel and generally messing everything up. My sincerest apologies, but thanks again for showing up. It's been fun doing streaming again. It's been a long time since I've done a stream, but they are fun. Very fun. I probably will do another one at some point, but we'll see. I know one of the other club mates in the LUK are doing like a similar stream to this at some point, fairly soon. I'm not sure when that is, but there's a small chance I might decide to turn up on that. There's also, if I do, I'll probably try and promote it. If I don't, I won't, obviously. Cool. I'll finish tidying these bits up, then I think I'll end the stream. But you've got until then to count to the 400th duck. If I do another stream, we can continue counting the ducks. That would be greatly appreciated. I always need help counting the ducks. There's so many of them. It's just so hard to keep track of them all. Tile, plates. Oh, also, if you haven't seen the room tour, you won't know what I'm doing when I'm putting all the bricks. I've got like a big thing. I've got 4 units which are designed for like screws organising and stuff. And each of them have like different Lego bricks in. so it's all fairly well organised. But you can go and watch that if you haven't already. Self-promo and all that nonsense. Oh, yes! Yes, let's go! We've got to the 400th duck. 400. Oh, what an achievement. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled that we can reach this milestone. Thank you, kind human being, or possibly crow, or was that someone else, for counting my ducks. I am overjoyed. Greatly appreciated. Nope, wrong. Pot there. That goes in there. I'll put these last few bits away. Epic mega milestone. Yes. 100%. Epic is the correct word in this situation. And with that, I think that concludes the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, all that nonsense. I shall see you at some point in the future, either on another stream or on my next video, which is going to be about the little kits and dock shunter. You heard it here first. Even though you didn't, I teased it in a YouTube short, but we'll ignore that. Go enjoy staring at someone else's stream. You can, I do give you express permission, if you join someone else's stream, you are allowed to say this is Duck sent you, and you are counting my ducks in their hotel now. That is allowed.